Fasten your seatbelts.
Drivers, start your engines.
Race activated. Sheer passion. Change the game forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Racing with Celebs.
I'm sure you have missed us because we missed you too. You know, nothing brings more joy than entertaining you with some of the best racing out there. Welcome back to another episode of Racing with Celebs. My name is Donovan Clyde, and I look forward to spending some time with you. Well, as per normal, our word for the day: missing man formation. The vehicle on the pole position drops back on a row during a pace lap to salute a deceased motorsport personality. Today we are back at Rallystar, and I will be navigating you through today's episode. A Rallystar adrenaline-filled day starts off with an interesting introduction session during which they discuss their passion, the set of driving, rallying as a sport, and the incredible experience of participating. Today behind the wheel we have no one else but singer Marnie Jackson. In August 1997, Manie Jackson made his stage debut at the nationwide Thalia Talent Competition in Johannesburg. After this, he participated in various competitions like Overval Stereo's nationwide talent competition, where he won first place for his own composition with the track Papa Waar is Jy. In 1998, Marnie's debut CD was released entitled Wie sal weet. The album held 6 first places, 2 second places and 2 fourth places at various radio stations like OFM and Radio Pretoria. He also received the award for Country Hit of the Year with his rendition of You're the Reason. In short, he can and may sing. He has been doing this for years, and with all that rounded voice, he has earned numerous music awards. Let's cross over to Johan to give us more on what's in store for today.
This is episode 8 of Racing with Celebs, and we are overjoyed to bring you the best in race car entertainment. My name is Johan Snyman, and I'm your co-host of this exciting motorsport show. Today we are back at Rallystar. We will be putting our celebrity through his paces. Rallystar is situated close to the N1 North between Pretoria and Bella Bella at the well-known Sun Carousel Casino. Rallystar is different, unique, fun, and after this experience you will have new respect for the ability of rally drivers who do all of these things at high speed. This is the only facility in Africa where you can enjoy rally self-drives and hot seat spins, as well as specialized training with a Rally Pro. It's now time to introduce you to our celebrity for today, Marnie Jackson. Marnie, welcome to Racing with Celebs. It's an honor for us to have you on the show.
It's nice to be here. This is something totally different. I've got quite a heavy foot, but that's on a tar road. This is something else, eh?
Nervous in any way?
Nervous. If I sit on the left-hand side, very nervous because I scare very easily. Yeah, and if I'm sitting on the right side, also nervous that I've got to look like a fool because probably I will go 40 kilos an hour.
Well, to make sure you are ready, let's go for the safety breathing.
All right.
Take your foot off of the gas, let the revs drop, and slow down as we make sure everything is ready for Marnie Jackson. Catch you after the break.
Mzansi, new spectacular singles brought to you by Roman's Pizza. Zihamba ngama 1-1. One single large margarita, only $63.90. One single large pepperoni deluxe, only $74.90. One single large 4-in-1, only $94.90. One single large sweet chili chicken, only $98.90. Nizwile. Order online at romanspizza.co.za. We deliver or you collect. Roman's Pizza, best value.
Welcome back to Racing with Celebs. Today we're with Marnie Jackson and we are going rallying at the Rallystar school in South Africa. A driving experience that is set to be very exciting for our celebrity here today, and he was taught the pace note by Leon himself.
After we finish here, I'm going to take you on a recce run and I will talk rally language with you. So all I want you to do is listen, look and apply. When I say to you, you don't know what this is all about now, but I say 300, which is 300 meters. Right 3 is a 30-degree corner to the right. So I will say to you, see 300, right 3. The system we use is very easy. That is called a right 9 coming from there. So it's a 90-degree corner. That's what it is, okay? Here we go. So coming from the bottom here, you will see that a right 3 going through is hardly a corner. But I can also assure you, at speed, a right 3 is a corner, believe me, okay? From your 5s, coming up from there, you really start turning, okay? And that is where you've got to start concentrating and respect the corners. They get harder, obviously, closer to 9 and then over. Over 9 is called an acute hairpin right, almost back where you came from. But if you get something just tighter than a 9, you will hear right 9 tight. So that says to you it's a 9 but a little bit more. It's very, very easy. All you need to establish in your mind is that a 9 is a serious corner and a 1 is almost a straight line. And then you've got to add the ones in between, okay? Added to this, we get the hairpin, which is one of the corners that very few people really manage. Now it's very easy. If you ask me how do you do a hairpin corner on a tar track, there I can tell you, because there's no variation except a little bit of oil or water or dust. But at Rallystar, you will see every hairpin corner differs from the other one. There's not two that's the same. The way you will get instructions, before I talk to you about this, into is that sign there. Into means 20 meters, almost immediately, okay? And means 50 meters. So into, almost immediate, and a little bit more, all right? You will also see what into and means on your recce run. Okay. Navigator is going to say to you, see 300, right 3 into left 9, 90, hairpin left tightens, and right 6, left 8. And I'm sure you will remember everything and do it that way.
I'm still very young. It's going very fast into my brain.
What will happen here is you're going to say, right, okay, yes, like here's a 300 meters straight, I'm going to nail it. And you're going to say, Old Fatty said that the right 3 is a fast corner, I'm going to go for it. And over here, we will use words only starting with an F, because you will never make that left 9 corner. Always think combination. I've got an easy corner with 20 meters to get my car balanced, select the right gear, get my lines right, and go into that left 9. So the only thing that's important here is that left 9. Not the 300, not the right 3, but the left 9. So you've got to brake somewhere there. Never mind easy corner coming up. You've got to bring your car speed down through the easy corner instead of picking it up. And I will never read instructions like I did. You will hear see 300, right 3 into left 9, 200, right 3 into left 9, 100, right 3 into left 9, 90. On the 100, I add the distance or what happens after the left 9. It could be a corner. Could say left 9, right 8. But all I'm doing is I'm telling you what to expect after that 9, so that you never sit and say what now, because that happens in rally cars quite often. So I tell you that there's 90 meters after the 9, so you can take that safe and nail the car. Okay? Hairpin left tightens means we go into a hairpin and it will become more of a corner. Okay? And the 50 meters, right 6, left 8.
Well, good to hear there from Leon Boerter to get a real understanding. Marnie Jackson looking a little bit confused, but let's see whether all of that tuition gets put into action as we get ready to go out on the rally course then for the first time. As you can see, Leon here just talking him through as they get ready to get into the Subaru Impreza WRX STI and head out onto the stage then for the first time. It's going to be exciting to see how he fares. Let's see what happens then with Marnie Jackson then at the Rallystar driving experience onto the stage for the first time. Now, Leon, of course, is accompanying Marnie here. So you'll be able to hear him giving pace notes throughout the entirety of this. You can see a variety of different camera angles that we've got here as well. Marnie looking a little bit perplexed in these initial stages. I'm sure as he gets more confidence with the car underneath him, he'll get a little bit quicker as well. Let's have a listen on board and see what we can hear between them.
Kink, turn, left 9, narrow.
So you can hear Leon there giving those pace notes, and as we saw in the tuition between the two, essentially, of course, 1 means that it's a 10-degree corner, 20 means that it's a 20-degree corner, right up until you've got R9, which means it's a 90-degree corner, or L9 in terms of it being a 90-degree left-hand corner. So keen to see how Marnie is going to get on over this stage, because well, rallying is a very difficult kettle of fish to come to terms with, and you can see just how narrow this stage is here as well. Coming down this straight, you can see just brushing past the bushes as we now continue to ride on board here with Marnie Jackson. Very well known, of course, for having made his stage debut at the nationwide Tahila talent competition in Johannesburg. After that, he participated in various competitions like Oval's Stereo Nationwide talent competition, where he won in first place. Also released a CD back in 1998. The album yields 6 first places, 2 second places and 2 fourth places at various radio stations as well. So a little bit different to being on stage or being behind the microphone. It is being behind the wheel of a Subaru Impreza WRX, as Marnie is having to deal with here, but he's taking it in his stride here so far. You can see the concentration on his face.
Coming up, turn right 9.
So a 90-degree right-hander awaits then, into the right.
And right 1.
Nice and steady, then a very slight right. That's a right 1 that's coming up now.
And left 2.
Crucial to have that relationship between your co-driver and the driver in the car. You need to have that bond of trust between the two of you to be able to determine what you're going to be doing. Of course, under normal rally circumstances, you'd be going significantly quicker than Marnie is going, but this, of course, is essentially a recce, really. It's a chance for him to get acquainted with the machinery. It's a good thing he's not going normal rally speeds, otherwise that would be very terrifying indeed. But taking up all the instructions very nicely here so far and keeping it on the straight and narrow, which is the important thing. Through the left-hander, you see the dust that's being kicked up, very dry here at this stage as well. And well, it's a good thing that this isn't under rally conditions, because normally you'd have a car following you 20 or 30 seconds back. And if you look at something like the World Rally Championship, for example, there are cases where drivers aren't actually able to see what is in front of them because they're so covered by the dust. And also you saw there a bit of wildlife, which is again something that can be quite common in terms of rallying as well, such as the open nature of these stages.
And kink, right 1, left 2, 60, turn.
So he's going to go into right 1, then into a left 2, so a slight left-hander. 60-metre long straight then follows as we come down that there now. You can see him into the right-hander there, getting that nicely rotated through there. And then back on the power. Getting a little bit more confidence he is here. You see hear a quick chirp of the turbo there from the Boxer engine.
Right 9 again.
Very tight, twisty corners on this stage. Not really fast and flowing, unlike, say, for example, Finland when they go to World Rally there. And that's normally full of fast and flowing corners and big jumps as well. This one, a much more technical challenge, which in some ways is much more difficult than the fast and flowing corners. Of course, fast and flowing corners would sound easy in principle, but they're not actually as easy as that. Marnie Jackson, though, doing a great job coming into the wrecking area then. And now it's Leon Buerta's turn to take Marnie out and show him what a real fast time at one of these stages looks like.
Okay.
Let's see what is going to happen then here for the South African country singer, multi-platinum seller as well. And let's see how frightened he is going to be, or indeed thrilled he is going to be when Leon takes him out for a ride in this car then. So, see the smile already on his face as they go through into the right-hander. So Leon taking it very nicely through there. Shifting up the gearbox into 4th gear. No pace notes this time, of course, because Marnie doesn't know the course. But he's enjoying himself out there, that's the main thing. Down into 3rd gear, then into 2nd gear. Now, look at this, into this right-hander. Getting onto the power, kicking up that dust. You can see how thrilling it is there for Marnie. You can see the trees, just how close they are on the left-hand side of your picture there as well. And negotiating through those trees at such a fast speed is no mean feat at all. And this Rallystar experience as well is something that you can get involved in if you fancy it as well. It's open to the public, and well, they say that 98% of people that come to Rallystar leave there better drivers, so maybe it'll help you out on the road as well. Through the hairpin bend, and back onto the power once again as that Boxer engine goes up through the rev range. Flick it through the left-hander. That's where the adrenaline starts pumping as we start getting a bit faster. And into the right-handed hairpin, 1st gear for that, back onto the power. Slight bit of oversteer on the exit as those tyres just try and scrabble for grip. 4-wheel drive, of course, this car, so that will help it a little bit, but even on loose surfaces like this, it's not the easiest thing to try and drive round. And, well, Leon Buerta, a man of a lot of experience, you can see just how fast they're going. That has got to be such a thrill ride for Marnie Jackson here, and indeed Leon Buerta as well. Down into 2nd gear. On the brakes, where do you turn in? That's where you turn in. Get it through that left-hander, and then you get back on the power once again. Again, nice and smooth here from Leon as well. That's exactly what he was teaching to Marnie earlier on. It's important that you're able to be smooth with this car. If you're throwing the steering wheel around, throwing the car around, you're more likely to make a mistake, really. And of course, Leon definitely driving within his limits at the moment as well. And sensibly so also. Well, there we are then. What a fantastic bit of driving there for Leon Buerta. What an experience there for Marnie Jackson as well. I wonder what he made of that.
Oh, when I did it, I felt very safe. It was nice. First time I've ever done this, but when Leon took over, the second turn we made, the Lord left the car. We were all on our own.
Marnie, well done.
Thanks a
There you
lot.
go. Very well driven.
I hope I
There's
can
the
do it
certificate.
again.
Great.
And
yeah.
I will drive with you again.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, no, Manie Jackson was actually a pleasure to work with. He did very, very well, drove very well, listened very well, and as we went along, he developed quite a few new tricks. So I really enjoyed being with him. And I'm sure we'll see him back again. Yeah, it was really nice.
Catch us after the break as we catch up with Marnie Jackson to find out more about the person behind the celebrity status. See you after the break.
We are back with our celebrity for today, Marnie Jackson. Marnie, where did singing start for you?
My father and his sisters and his brothers, they are musical family. My great grandfather was born in Scotland. He came to South Africa. That's why I've got a surname of Jackson. I was 5 years old when I heard the song of Blaise Bridges on the radio and the song of Karika Keesenkamp. And I told my mother I want to be a singer. And everything else, I wanted to be a farmer and a singer, a teacher and a singer, a preacher and a singer. The singer was always there. So I left school in 1997 and started singing in the pubs for 12 years, singing for 200 Rand, 300 Rand, from 7 to 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow. And I was a DJ as well.
So singer better.
Singer, half an hour, play half an hour music. So that taught me how to get a crowd dancing and going and enjoying the night.
Who are your music inspiration? You've mentioned just before the interview working with guys like Tommy Dal, Blaise Bridges.
The first legend I ever worked with, I was 18 years old, just starting, and it was Sally Warner. She passed away last year, and from there on I started working with Clive Bruce, Tommy Dell, Lance James and Dennis East, and they took me in as part of the family. And it's not easy to get into that group. I worked with Blaise Bridges for about a year, but he passed away too soon, and I kept on going with them. And Dennis East, in 2009, he said he can't see me singing in the pubs anymore, doing their sound for them and their pre-shows. So he took my song VMO Weet, he recorded it in his studio and he sent it to Select Music, and the album came out 3 months later. It went gold. 7 months later, platinum. It's double platinum now, and all the albums after that is either gold, platinum, or triple gold.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Or double platinum.
That's fantastic.
So, everything is that part of my career. I'm just so thankful for Dennis East for believing in me at that stage, because I was turning old. I was hitting 30, and in the music industry there's a timeline, and if you're over 30 you don't normally make it.
So you just came in at the right time.
I've signed my contract a month before my 30th birthday.
Wow. And also the songs that you write, what motivates you to write a specific song? Is it something that happens to you personally?
Most of the time it's things that happen to me personally, feelings that I have at that moment. The Yemo Weet I wrote when I was going through a divorce, my daughter's mother, and the words actually says, heaven knows I loved you, and can't we just match things up? Is it too late? I wrote it in 2005 and it became a hit in 2010 when it was released. I never released the song. I was too scared because there was other artists that heard the song and wanted the song, so I was scared they copied the song.
Yeah. And what's next for Marnie Jackson?
Lockdown? We don't know. We don't know at this stage anything. I did an interview with the Huisgenoot December 2020 when we were allowed to show again, and I was very optimistic. And 2 days before the Huisgenoot came out, the president stopped us to work again. So I don't know what the future has planned for us. All I know is whatever comes to me, I will find a way to handle it. And I will just keep on singing. If I have to do online shows for the rest of my life, so be it. I will miss the audience because it's lekker to chat with the people afterwards and take photos and make jokes with them. I enjoy the people.
Marnie, a big thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me be on this program.
Only a pleasure. Donovan, back to you.
Next week on Racing with Celebs. Catch all the action on Ignition TV, DSTV channel 189.
Thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of Racing with Celebs. We had a lot of fun spending time with you today and spending the day with Marnie Jackson. If you would like any information on our series, the Celebs, or sponsors, please visit our Facebook page with Racing with Celebs or download our mobile app Racing with Celebs from the Google Play Store or the Apple iStore. Till next week, goodbye, Asya.